Welcome back to the Your Galactic Guide podcast. This is Akarid Sage, your host, bringing you a banger for February 2026. Now, there is a lot that has transpired and that is happening currently in the collective and astrologically. And this episode is if you have already seen the Matrix tapestry for a long ass time. Like, you have known about this for a long time and you are now anticipating everyone around you or certain people around you or different businesses, different collectives to now see it. And we are in the preparation phase where that is about to happen. The guides are very strong about it. The astrology is very strong about it. There is a lot of noise, a lot of vibration that is shaking off all of the shit literally right now, and it is all for our evolution. And I want to share something with you. The guides are saying, are you really ready to see them change? Are you really ready to see them change? Because you know what you're going to have to do as someone changes around you or a group of people around you? You're going to have to keep your ego in check. And what I want to share with you is this. You do not need them or a past version of them or their past beliefs or their past choices to be wrong in order for you to be right. A couple of episodes ago, I spoke about this in the separation, in the God episode with Violet Vang. And I will drop the link for that below if you want to go and listen to that. But what this really truly means, and I have seen this time and again in my life. So I began timeline changing and intentionally working with timeline jumping in 2019. And when I saw my first one happen that same year, it was amazing and incredible and celebratory. And the thing that I had to keep in check was the ego, because the ego can be constantly looking for external validation and to be told that it is right and it was right the whole way along, right? But you don't need that. You know you are right. You know that what you have been working towards, what you have been healing, what you have been reclaiming, all the work that you have been doing is for this now moment. And you saw the thread lines when no one else could, or when it felt like no one else could. But you haven't been alone. Obviously, you're here listening to this podcast, so you are clearly not alone. That's just one piece of evidence. But what my guides led me through in 2019 was the evolution of the ego, where it goes from separation to wholeness, where it goes from making someone else wrong in order for you to be right, even in a different timeline, because actually when you do that, you undo. You actually pull the matrix back in to become online again, because the separation code is still part of you, and we are all the same being. We are all interconnected, and for us to solidify and hold this new frequency that we are stepping into for 2026, we have to let go of these old patterns where we see something in someone and we remember them being different, or we remember them sharing a different thing and we want them to say something or do something, or to acknowledge our leadership, or to acknowledge our wisdom, or to acknowledge the work you put in or the healing you've done. Like, this is all just separation. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to get external validation for something that you're never going to get. And that's on purpose. You have to be so sovereign and so circular in nature, where your ecosystem is, your energy, instead of going out like from the heart portal, it goes out to other people. It has to round out. Instead of hitting someone else, it needs to round back down and hit your lower chakras and become a circular nature. And that's what I call the self-sustaining ecosystem, where you are not projecting your energy out by wanting external validation or wanting something from someone else, or from your bank account, or from your business, or from your job, or from your boss, or from your partner. You need to be self-sustaining. And this has been very, very powerful grid work, like internal cellular grid work, that my guides took me through in 2018, 2019, and then I taught it in 2020 and 2021 inside Money Manifestation Mastery. Now, there is a specific module in there where I talk about the timeline jump. And the way I describe it is this. When we are playing with the different portals and playing in the different timelines, whether that's through manifestation, through journaling, through intentions, through your desires, through your authority even, it's literally getting you to timeline jump, literally, is what the authority is doing. It's so fucking epic. The thing that will pull you back and like a black hole, suck you back into an old paradigm or into an old matrix or into an old timeline or your current time you're in now that you're trying to leave, is these webs of needing external validation, but also it's of the ego wanting to be reflected back by other people. I have experienced such significant timeline jumps with this work. Once again, it's a module inside Money and Manifestation Mastery, which we will link in the show notes, that when I have moved the timelines, I have remembered the old, quote unquote, old timeline versions of other people in my world, and they have not. I remember it all, and they never remembered any of it. They don't remember, quote unquote, being unhealed. They don't remember, quote unquote, not understanding me or not honoring me or not supporting me or not understanding what I understood. And for me, it was really magical, and it was an opportunity and is an opportunity. If you are experiencing this and if you are stepping into this, it is an opportunity for you to see that you are God. For you to see that you are creating everything. For you to see the other fragments of you reflected back in somebody, because it's a wounded part of us that wants the other person to remember their wounds. And you need to ask yourself, if you are experiencing that, what part of me gets to be seen or heard or felt or expressed through remembering their wounds and how they treated me? And what do I need to do for myself, for my inner child, for the younger version of me, for the current version of me, to heal that, to see that, to express that, to release it, to love on it, to dote on it? That work changed my life. And it's changed my clients' lives, changed thousands of clients' lives inside Money Manifestation Mastery. Because at the core of all of our essences, we are so pure, and we are just remembering how magical we are. We already have the templates for success. We already have the templates for union. We already have the templates for holy relationships and holy family and holy money and holy business and holy community. We just have to get there. We just have to remember how to get there. And on the journey, there are pieces of us that absolutely have to be released. And for right now, in February 2026, even if you're listening to this in the future, this is 100% guided for you. You have to ask yourself, am I really ready to see it change? Your bank account. Am I really ready to see my relationship change? Am I really ready to see my corporate role change? Am I really ready to see my family member change? Am I really ready to see my relationships with my kids change? Am I really ready to see my partner change and become a whole new person? This person that you have been dreaming up, these timelines that you have been manifesting for so fucking long. And let go of the versions of you that's not ready for that, babe. Because you are fully encouraged by the guides right now to step into that timeline where you are having it all, where you are experiencing it all, where you are experiencing everything that you have been working towards, where you literally have it fucking all. Okay? So, go and journal. Go and bath, go and scream, release every single part of you, every cell, every template, every thought, every belief, every emotion, everything that has coding of separation at the altar, at the feet of yourself. Remember, self-sustaining ecosystem, not to somebody else, not to even God, at your feet, even at your younger self's feet. Surrender, release, and also love. The separation is not bad. The separation is on purpose, but the separation is only the beginning part of the journey. There is so much that comes through that and past that through surrendering it. I love you. Thank you for being here. I'll speak to you on the other fucking side.